fact, his wife was a famous actress. The two of them were often featured in tabloids and other media.
Tabloids.
A type of news outlet that tracked the personal lives of celebrities, allowing legions of fans to live vicariously through the rich and famous.
Oh. Yuck.
All we need is something to bridge the gap.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you've been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores. Where would we find a place like that? Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
Hit me then! Hit me then!
I don't care how powerful they are. The only thing that can open that hatch is me. The question is, can I find another way out? There's a current in the water. Not much, but maybe it's a way out.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside.
Looks promising. Beta.
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the... This is not your
I think you can handle. What is it going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the... This is not your
I think you can handle.
There's to ask for.
We spread the word about how you soothe.
There may even have been a little exaggeration.
Growing interest to put.
Aloy, regala. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then. Me neither.
The guard said you've been scurrying around the wall like a rat. What in the name of the 10 have you been up to?
Dakota said he wouldn't send his challengers as long as they're safe behind the bulwark, right?
Don't remind me.
So, we take it down.
Did you hit your head on the way down here?
I'm serious. There's something from the old world stuck in there, and it has a power cell. I could blow it up if I just penetrate the first layer of rock and metal.
Even if what you're saying is true, it would take a cannon to do that.
You're right. And you said the rebels were stripping them off machines back in the valley. Come on.
No. I'm not getting dragged further into this madness.
Hikaru ordered you to help me. You gonna defy him like that arrogant shit up there?
That was an unkind comparison. The guard said you've been scurrying around the wall like a rat. What in the name of the 10 have you been up to?
Tekote said he wouldn't send his challengers as long as they're safe behind the bulwark, right?
Don't remind me.
So, we take it down.
Did you hit your head on the way down here?
I'm serious. There's something from the old world stuck in there, and it has a power cell. I could blow it up if I just penetrate the first layer of rock and metal.
Even if what you're saying is true, it would take a cannon to do that.
You're right. And you said the rebels were stripping them off machines back in the valley. Come on.
No. I'm not getting dragged further into this madness.
Hikaru ordered you to help me. You gonna defy him like that arrogant shit up there?
That was an unkind comparison.
A dream. Just need to cinch up the blaze leads and away we go.
We?
Make the maiden flight without the maiden who played such a vital part? My mother raised me better than that. You should have the honor of seeing the world in a way that no one alive has ever seen it. How about it?
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as if it over here the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded, too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must... That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Oha.
So, Las Vegas. How's it going?
I've been talking with Moreland about how to get the word out about Nemesis up in the claim. The Oseram are free folk. It'll be hard to get them to work together. But him and me, we know a lot of people.
Anything else you've been looking at?
Gaia showed me the I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if...
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even if you carried the carcass of a water animal with... They called them seashells.
That sounds... kind of gross.
Hey! That salvage isn't yours, pal!
Aldrin, you'd be dead,
So I should be grateful?
if you like.
For the fallen marshals! Damn! Get over here! How'd I lose her? What? You're just gonna hide?
Read anything interesting?
I found out the old ones used apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Me, I think I'll stick to...
Okay. I'll see you there. Okay. Bye. Upset?
Yeah, I don't...
What do you mean?
Well, before Zoe found a way to... I suggested that...
Well, once we get Hephaestus...
That's what I said. But I guess there was something... She got pretty raw. Said I didn't understand the way her tribe... Which is true, of course. And the last thing I'd ever wanted... But I was trying to look at things more like you, you know? To see a machine...
Yeah...
Not your fault.
Did you talk to...
I suffered through a few hours of glare. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing... What if an apology...
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if...
The Karjasi ink is decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more.
Looks like you vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles, but I feel that my life, like my markings, this side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Pizza? Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
I think it was just flat bread. With cheese. And some sauce.
I like it already.
I've been meaning to mention. I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
He allowed me to participate in the cool route.
You said the cool route is a Tanakh...
Yes. It doesn't pit men against each other. Instead, the combatants fight machines and a greater... Believe me, it isn't a machine while hundreds around you...
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize.
Erend? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
There's two of you now! At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi. I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks.
He's nothing. But your request has given...
Right. Tradition.
But each tribe has...
If you say so. I get that the cave...
Many in the... Which often... Your request has...
Right. Tradition. I've run into that before.
But each tribe has to be dealt with in their own way.
If you say so.
What's it doing? Did we shut it down? I think it's cooling itself off. This could be our chance. Stay in the air for now. I'll check it out.
Hayda.
I think I see heat sinks on the arms. Got it. It's gearing up to attack. You okay, Aloy? I'll be fine. Heat sinks exposed. Where are you, Aloy?
Time to bring the circle close.
See?
Yet,
What does that mean?
all that we are...
Okay.
The greatest secrets, how to tend...
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people.
You could come with me to Plain Song. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to. But I'm afraid she might run off.
Really? Very well. Later then.
So, wait. It's not, that I don't want to go with you. It's just that I...
Shh. Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes?
Then I look forward to more conversation.
Yeah. Me too. You're supposed to be resting.
Laurel. You should go with her. I'll get better on my own.
You trying to get rid of me so you can...
No. Not this time. I'll meet up with you in Plain Song when I'm ready.
You sure about this?
Yes. Go. Get out of here.
Okay. So, wait.
Who are they? Okay, all healed up. I
haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea. I think I'm back in range of the vista point. I could try to find where the image was taken. How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay. I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaiat.
Yeah.
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing. Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
The bypass is the core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
You thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of... And the mad son thought it'd be funny to have her run around his path. He enjoyed it. Humiliated.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped...
Yeah, but what no cart is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of it. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in. He got her everything she needed. Perfumes.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with...
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Karja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
Let me know if you find any sons. I'll keep scouting those rebels.
Be careful.
Aloy.
Fighting this.
Nothing you do, at least...
Thanks.
I know there's but. I was wondering if you were...
Stray land gods?
Thank you.
You and Aaron.
He may have terror, and that ale he keeps. I still plan on beating.
Try not to. Everyone here. If it weren't for.
You know, he realized. To be honest, I think so. He brought up this holo. We sat there. I thought about how planes, how every corner of it, and any fears I had about our. I miss him terribly.
I know. I should go.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You place this focus in my care. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So...
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
Let's just try to all come back home. Okay? Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
Roots rot in snow. Still the sea rises as certain as stone.
From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Okay, so... Snake is waiting for me where we first met. There's no reason to be nervous. Right? Yeah. Right. There she is. You must feel pretty good. Got your sister back, your people. What's next for the woman of the hour?
You're the one who ripped apart a metal devil from the inside. I think you should get a bit of credit too.
Maybe a little.
As for what's next, the Admiral's going to need to reunite our half of the expedition with Alva up north. And after that, I don't know. I don't think things will ever be the same with my sister or my people.
You're not gonna sail back with him?
I want to see home again. Someday. But things have changed. The Quinn don't know what to do with me, and I don't know where I fit in.
Nara oldu ayağına bir ayakkabı giy.
Guess you know what that's like.
Yeah. For a long time, I hated the idea of home. For me, it meant where I grew up, where I wasn't wanted. But the thing is,
more and more I've been thinking, I want to be with you. And I was hoping that you felt the same way.
And what if I do?
I think I know how to handle it. Yeah.
Zeka, I have a long road ahead of me.
I know. There are things I have to do too, but it's enough to know how you feel.
I don't know when I'm gonna see you again.
Me either. But no matter what happens, just don't forget about me.